This is the D-Rezzed Podcast. We cover Disney news, Disney rumors, Disney movies, Disney parks, Disney video games, Disney everything. You can find us on the web at D-Rezzed.com. That's D-REZZED.com. This podcast is brought to you in part by Wish Upon a Star with Us, an authorized Disney vacation planner. Let their expert Disney travel agents help you plan your next dream Disney vacation. It won't cost you a penny more than doing it yourself. Get a free quote online at wishuponastarwithus.com. Trip Report 2014. This podcast is our inaugural podcast, and thank you so much for joining us. This podcast was actually recorded in two parts. The first part was at the end of April, a few days before we left for our Disney vacation. Then about a week later, obviously, after we got back, we recorded our thoughts on the 2014 trip. So here is the first part. Welcome to our first podcast. My name is Tom Pratt, and tonight I'm joined by my wife, Cambria Pratt.
Hello.
And we've got some special guests tonight. We've got our two kids. We've got Kyrie Pratt.
Hello.
She is 6 years old. And we've got Tristan Pratt.
Hello.
He is 10 years old. And we're going to be going where in a couple of days, guys?
Disney World.
Yeah.
It's the most magical place on earth.
So, yeah, we're leaving in about 2 days, and
They may give them just about the specific time-ish, kind of.
Well, it's actually April 30th, so we're going to be down there on the 3rd.
April 30th, 2014.
So we're hoping there's supposed to be a dedication ceremony for the new Snow White Mine Train, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train this week, and they've been running it, and it looks pretty cool, and it looks like they have it pretty much ready, but they haven't actually confirmed the time yet that's supposed to start. So we're hoping we're going to be down there until the 9th, and we're hoping that one of those days that they'll have it open, that we can actually ride it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. It's been a long time coming, that's for sure. So okay, let's go around table, and this is our latest trip, but let's talk about some of our past trips and some of the stuff that we had done that was a lot of fun, that we really enjoyed. Okay, so who wants to go first? See, Kyrie went first last time.
I'll go first this time.
Okay, Tristan will go first this time.
I don't know. This is hard. Thinking.
Think faster, man.
I'm trying my hard.
Faster, my brothers, think faster!
Okay, so, I'm done thinking, and here's some of the things that, I liked from our last trip. One of the craziest things that happened was that we were actually riding the carpets, the, magic carpets, and it just turned into a torrential downpour. So we were getting completely soaked, and it was basically up to our knees in water in the little magical carpets.
It's a tiny exaggeration. Go ahead.
There was water inside the car.
You.
I mean, it was
I
pouring.
remember about it was raining. Go ahead, Tristan.
It was like, we were literally dripping water. We actually had to go into the Pirates of the Caribbean ride to dry off. Why would we go into that ride to dry off?
I don't know if it's a water ride, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, you might as well just ride Splash Mountain to dry off.
Yeah.
No one saw my air quotes, but there are air quotes there.
He's moving his fingers to indicate he's not serious.
Oh, yes.
Is there anything else right now? We're going to come back to you in a bit.
I do like Test Track. I'm just hoping they didn't remodel it and kind of ruin it. Because, I like the old one, but I think it was a little bit past its time, if you know what I mean.
Well, how about the roller coaster thing you did?
Oh, yeah. At Epcot, there's this little place, I think it's called Inventions or something.
Inventions, yep.
Inventions.
Mm-hmm.
It is, like, the best thing ever. You can, like, make your own virtual roller coaster and get in this, like, this little sphere thing with someone else. And then you can, like, ride your virtual roller coaster that you built. It's actually really, really cool. What else? trying to think here.
Why don't we go to Kyrie and then we'll come back to you and think of something else. Kyrie, do you have something you remember from the trip that you really liked?
When it was raining on the Jasmine ride. Well, there's three things I'm really hoping for again. Small World, Jasmine, and Dumbo.
I like those ones.
Yeah, and so what I liked about last trip was the little house thing I played in after Splash Mountain.
Oh, they have a little play area over by Splash Mountain.
Yeah, that's
I never knew that.
Yeah, I played it after I ride that Splash Mountain ride. Yeah, so let's move on to Mom.
Oh, I don't know. There's a couple things I like. Well, the last time we did the Not So Scary Halloween party, and that was fun because a couple reasons. One, we got to see the Headless Horseman.
Oh,
which
yes.
was cool.
I actually still have pictures. I was the only one who really got good pictures of him.
Yeah, it was hard. He was moving fast.
I was the only one who got good pictures. I still have them.
Well, that was fun, and all the candy you guys got was great.
Oh my gosh. They took fistful after fistful after fistful of candy and just like, here you go, we have too much.
Well,
They did,
it's
actually.
Disney. It has to be better than average, so it's not like you get a dum-dum. You
Take
get
that.
like
Take
5
that.
pounds of chocolate.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, take that, Six Flags.
Anyway,
No offense to anyone who
and then
likes Six
and then it was
Flags.
fun last time because Tom dressed up like a Dreamfinder, and that was fun.
Oh, can I tell him the story about Dad as Dreamfinder? Okay.
Good part.
So, they were bringing back old characters for the Halloween stuff, remember?
Mhm.
They bring back some old characters for them, and everyone thought that Dad was actually an actor,
They did.
and they're going to like taking pictures, and it was just a costume, but they thought that he was legitimately the actor.
You couldn't even go to the bathroom.
Yeah, it was weird. Like I was trying to take. Cam did a really good job on the costume, and I was trying to take Tristan to the bathroom, and seriously, like every 5 minutes, I kept getting stopped. And people, for photos, and I'm like, I'm not the real Dreamfinder, and my son has to pee. So his dream is to pee right now.
We need to find his
We
dream.
need to find it.
His dream is urine.
And then I remember
Urine.
the first time we went, and it was really hot, and we went to Epcot, and it was a storm coming. So the lightning was starting to hit down. We got into Spaceship Earth, and I remember thinking the whole time, please don't let Spaceship Earth like shut down in the middle. Because I've been in Spaceship Earth when it has shut down. You were sitting at like a high angle in the seat. The ride will resume momentarily and all that. And so I didn't want that to happen with the kids because they'd freak out. So we got out of Spaceship Earth, and the rain had stopped, but everybody had left. I mean, there was hardly anybody in the park. And it was so nice because we walked around, and there was like nobody there. And it was really, really nice.
And we got fish and chips.
Yes, we did.
Yes, Epcot's fish and chips. The best fish and chips on the planet.
So yeah, that was fun. I like that. How about you, Tom?
Gosh, I have a lot of favorites. I liked, I liked that day when it rained. I liked the Halloween party. I liked the Haunted Mansion cake.
Oh, I forgot about the Haunted Mansion cake. How could I forget the Haunted
It's
Mansion
okay.
cake?
No,
Oh my god, yeah, that was like, everything on it was edible.
the corpses and everything.
Well, no, there's a story about that. See, we went to Disney last time on our 10th anniversary, and that was back in 2011. Anyway, when we were there, Tom was awesome, and I saw a picture of a Haunted Mansion cake I liked online, and so he went and got all the trouble and had it ordered for our anniversary, and it had a big surprise with this cake. But it was so awesome. It was a Haunted Mansion cake. We'll have to put a picture up on the blog post.
Yeah, it was like the best chocolate cake I've ever had. It was from the Boardwalk Bakery, and it's if you ever get a chance,
It
it's
was
really awesome.
like heaven.
It was good. It was very
Except
good.
it wasn't really heaven. It was a ghost cake, people.
It was
Come
a ghost.
on.
It was a ghost cake, but it was really good cake.
It was a good cake. Yeah, let me think here. Man, we had a lot of.
It was just as sweet as the ride.
Well, a couple things. I mean, rain must be good because it seems like everybody's memories are tied to the rain. I liked when It rained the one day of the Magic Kingdom last time, and we were sitting around waiting for the Main Street Electrical Parade, and we weren't sure if they were actually going to start it or not.
It was really late because they weren't sure.
It was like 45 minutes late.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of standing there in the rain. The park had cleared out, and I remember right before we lined up to watch the parade, we went on Space Mountain and walked on because everybody had left the park.
Yeah.
Now, what would have been really bad, it's called the Electrical Parade.
That could have been bad
and
with
there
the water.
is puddles.
That's why they didn't start until late.
If there was like a stream of water and one of the floats ran on it and then electrocuted it, what would happen to the person standing?
Well,
in
that's
the
why they
puddle?
didn't. That's why they delayed it because they weren't sure if they were going to do it or not because of the fact that they were. It was
Disney,
water
Disney,
and...
Disney is not the most magical place. It hurts. I got electrocuted by Pete.
Impromptu fireworks display right now. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to. I mean, talk about looking forward to things. I'm hoping we get to see the Festival of Fantasy parade.
Yes,
because that's supposed to be.
true. I want to see that.
That's supposed to be really cool with the big steampunk Maleficent dragon.
That's what I want to see.
And usually we don't watch the 3 o'clock parades because they don't really interest me too much. But this one looks pretty cool. So.
Yeah, I want to see that a lot. And Kyrie wants to see Elsa and Anna.
Yes, which we got fast
Or
passes
Anna.
for, thankfully, because the herds have been
Oh,
horrible on YouTube.
Yeah.
Tell them how
Oh,
long.
yeah.
Tell them how long the wait time was originally going to be for Elsa and Anna.
Like 4 hours.
Exactly.
But it's funny. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to going to Magic Kingdom because I've seen the videos online, and I want to see all the people running for the princess meet and greets. Because I see these videos, people are just running for the meet and greets. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because this is the first time we've used the new magic bands. So we're going to have these magic bands.
The magic bands. For those of you who don't know, they're like these little Mickey bands that you get customly made for you. And then you take them, you can get whatever car you want, and you can actually use them to open up your hotel room instead of having like the cards and keys and all that.
Yes, we're going to try that.
Because you don't want to sit there and like, oh God, I lost my card. The card's right on your wrist.
I've got the power!
You've got power.
And they're color coded, so we can be like the Power Rangers. We all have our own color.
Except yours is, what's yours?
Gray, because I'm boring.
You can.
I'm not feeling the magic, okay?
You're the Platinum Ranger.
There we go. It's not gray, it's platinum. Sounds classier.
He is the best ranger. Not really.
Thank you.
Yes.
And here we have Kyrie.
The first time we went on a trip, the first time we went to Disney World as a family, I was randomly dialing on the phone. And Mom told me to stop, and then I slammed my face on the bed.
Yeah, you were only 2, and I was taking video of Tristan walking around the room. Then all of a sudden I hear the dial tone, and Kyrie had pushed the buttons on the phone and it starts dial toning. And I was like, Kyrie, no. And then it's like a typical 2-year-old. She runs to the bed and sticks her head down like she's hiding. I'm not here. I'm not here.
It must not be a very small world if she manages to call China.
There we go. It's called China. But it might be the Chinese pavilion.
That'd be hilarious. It's like, hey, this is China and World Showcase. What do you want?
Well, that's a really bad Chinese accent. But okay.
Hello, fake China. Okay, so we're going to go around the table here and ask what everybody's favorite rides are. So Kyrie wants to go first.
Splash Mountain.
Yep, that's her favorite. Haunted Mansion.
You have a favorite one, Dad?
Wrong park.
That's
I like Test Track. I like Test Track quite a bit.
Okay, Tristan, your turn.
Okay, Tristan, what's your favorite ride?
I have multiple. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. My number 1 favorite ride is Star Tours. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. My second favorite ride is Haunted Mansion. Yes. My third one is Test Track. It is really fun and amazing until you lose your wig or your glasses.
Or don't get buckled in.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's going to be a very horrific story.
Kylie, did you want to say something?
My second favorite ride is Haunted Mansion.
Yay!
She likes Haunted Mansion too.
So is Daddy.
Yeah, I like Haunted Mansion.
Test track buckling story. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Last time we went, Tom had the misfortune of riding behind somebody who was very, 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 very poo-sized. And that's what they call him.
Poo-sized?
They call him on some of the chat boards. They call them poo-sized. Anyway,
Poo-sized.
they do.
Okay.
Anyway, I mean, this person was very, very big, and the seatbelt wouldn't retract.
No.
And we're not tiny by any means. And so we went to get to the ride, and poor Tom he's like sitting there holding his belt up, like I'm gonna fall out. And I had to flag down the guy. Like, they were going to start the ride. I had to flag him down. I finally got the guy over there, and then he had to hit a reset button or something to put your seatbelt in. But
So almost went for a ride on test track without being buckled in. That would have been fun.
But he was going to start it, and we were starting to move, and I'm like frantically waving, like, stop. Because you weren't buckled into it.
I forgot to mention Dinosaur. I think I'm the only person here who actually likes Dinosaur.
Oh my god, I'm never riding
No,
that.
I like that one.
You
have never
rode it.
ridden it.
Oh.
Not the Universe
Mrs.
Energy.
Miko did ride it. The T-Rex was opening its mouth while it was coming down. It's called Dinosaur, and the lights shot on when the T-Rex is opening its mouth while it's coming down.
Yeah,
and she
it's
was
true.
screaming her head off.
It's a loud, bumpy ride in the dark with a bunch of robot
And-
dinosaurs.
And you go really
I like
fast
Oh.
to get away from the robotic T-Rex.
I have another favorite. I don't know if it's a ride/show. Ellen's Energy Adventure is actually one of my favorites.
That's okay.
Now, what I don't understand is how they get that humongous theater to move even though the building's even not that big.
No, it's always been that way. I don't know how they could do it either.
The building's like massive and the theater's massive and they get the entire theater to move. Like this is like, oh, how big do you think it is? Like feet across, wide?
I don't know, but the seats, yeah, you're in the seats and the seats separate and one side goes in front of the other and then moves through.
I know. And that's awesome because then it takes you in a big circle right back to the theater. And my question is, like literally, how do they fit all that into a tiny building? Like they have robotic dinosaurs.
Well,
and
obviously
stuff.
it's a bigger building than it looks.
Unless it slowly goes underground or something.
Okay, I think we're going to wrap things up.
In the meantime, goodbye.
Kyrie?
Goodbye, and Cat. Goodbye. Have a great family time when
Very
you
nice.
go to Disney World.
Nice. Goodbye.
Okay, until next time, goodbye. Are you still with us? Okay, well now we're going to let you hear our thoughts on our 2014 trip. Okay, and we are back from our vacation to Walt Disney World. This is our 2014 vacation. We left in early May. And before we left, we talked to the kids a little bit about what they were looking forward to the most at Disney World. And let's see if it met their expectations. Again, with us is my son Tristan, who is age 10.
Hello.
And my daughter Kyrie, who is age 6.
Hello.
Okay, guys, so I'm gonna pass the mic around here and see what you guys liked best about our trip to Disney World this year. So why don't we go with Tristan? He's closest. We'll talk to him. What did you like best about Disney World this year?
Well, that depends. Do you mean like rides, food, shops?
Whatever you like. Just
Okay.
blurt a couple things out that you really enjoyed this year.
Star Tours. I absolutely love Star Tours. How many times have you ride it? Like 7 or 8?
7 times.
Yes, we rode Star Tours 7 times. I like Great Movie Ride. What else? The River Rapids in
Cali River Rapids.
yes, the Cali River Rapids. You have to say the whole thing or else it makes no sense apparently. Test Track. Oh yes.
Yeah, you guys were really looking forward to new Test Track. What'd you think about the new Test Track?
Other than the freakishly long wait times, it was pretty good. Disney lies about their wait times a lot.
The wait times on the apps. Yeah, that's one thing I think they need to work on, and we're going to talk more about that. The wait times on the apps tend to be underestimated a little bit.
They were like, oh, test track wait time is 2 hours, and then it turns out to be like 5.
Well, it wasn't that long, but I think there's a bit of a lag between, the wait times, because we've seen it jump up before while we're actually in line. So, okay, Kyrie, what did you like?
I liked Cali River Rapids, Splash Mountain, and let me think here. I really like Test Track because it goes really fast.
What did you guys think about, let's see, Kyrie, you went to the Anna and Elsa meet and greet.
Yeah, and I also got to meet Aurora over there. She was standing, in that room, too. And the castle, frozen, that you go into. And I also got to meet Rapunzel and Cinderella. And I also got to meet Merida. Freakishly long wait.
Yeah,
and I got to meet the fairies.
Yeah, the wait time for Merida was probably one of the worst. Honestly, that's one of the worst.
The wait time for Anna and Elsa is usually really bad.
gosh.
We just happen to have the FastPass Plus, which if you're gonna go, definitely do your FastPass Plus. You use your 3 or 4, whatever they offer you now, and make sure you book those.
Okay, what did you guys think? Let's talk about some of the new stuff that was there since we were there last time. We'd never been on the Little Mermaid ride. What did you guys think about Little Mermaid?
I thought it was a good thing if you're really bored and I don't know, because it wasn't like I thought it would be. I think it's one of those rides where it's good for little kids, or it's good for you're tired of the heat and just want to cool off or something.
Yeah, it was nice and cool.
Yes, that's basically. It was fun though. It was cool.
So if you're little or a little hot, you go ride the Little Mermaid, right?
By little, you're in Florida, so you mean ridiculously hot.
Well, yeah, Florida in early May was a lot warmer than I expected it to be.
I almost passed out multiple times of heat.
Yeah. Okay, Kyrie, what did you think about the Little Mermaid ride?
I think it was really good.
Yeah, I know you liked it.
There was this little blue crab. When you looked through the glass scene, you could see the blue crab crawling around.
In the queue.
Yeah.
Okay, so you give a thumbs up to the Little Mermaid ride. Okay, what about we went to the new Be Our Guest restaurant. Okay, it's also new Fantasyland. Okay, so what would you guys think about the restaurant?
I have 3 words. Well, 5 more. 5. 5. It was the best thing ever, which actually makes 6.
Yeah, it's 6 words. That's okay. So it was good. You liked it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I liked how he had the little tablets where you could order, and then they also had the really interactive wait thing. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, it's a pretty advanced restaurant. It's really automated. Kyrie, what did you think about the Be Our Guest restaurant?
It was good, but the chocolate milk there tastes really bad. So if you're a kid, don't get the chocolate milk.
Okay, well there you go. It was really good, but the chocolate milk was not up to par. So.
And the tomato soup tastes bad too because I don't like it.
Okay. So,
but I do like the grilled cheese and fries.
Okay,
Really good.
so if you are a little kid, you might want to avoid the tomato soup, but the grilled cheese and fries are good. And don't get the chocolate milk either. But, okay. But other than that, it was good, right? Okay, I
thought it was very
I did
classy.
Like the strawberry cheesecake, but for some reason I only like the chocolate cake there. It was really cool.
Yeah, chocolate cake was good. Yeah, the desserts were pretty good. I'm trying to think what other new things did we do? Because New Fantasyland wasn't open the last time we were there. They were building it. The circus area, the new circus area. Okay, what did you guys think you went on? Let's see, we did the Barnstormer. You guys had never been on before because last time we were there, it was torn down.
Well, I was never on Trailblazer either, but I was too afraid. I don't. Yeah, I know. I just don't like roller coasters.
Yeah, but you like the Barnstorm.
And Trailblazer, yes.
Yeah.
I almost lost my head on Trailblazer.
Oh yeah, Trailblazer. For those of you who don't know, Trailblazer is a small steel coaster at Hershey Park, and
Hershey Park.
Yeah, it's Hershey Park.
Oh, Trailblazer. Never mind.
Yeah.
I meant Thunder Mountain.
Oh, Thunder Mountain. Okay. Yeah, he's never. We finally got Tristan on Thunder Mountain, and Tristan doesn't really like roller coasters that much, but he rode Thunder Mountain, and yeah, what'd you think of that?
It was fun. I almost lost my head on that. I said, because I went down a hill and then I bumped up and then went down a really big one. You were about to hit the wall and you went right down. And I was just like, oh God! Yeah, I got scared.
You went out 3 times. Couldn't have been that bad.
No, I mean I went down a little hill and it bumped me out of my seat. And in midair it went down a big one and I was then the wall was right in front of my face.
Okay, well, if you're worried about losing your head, do not go on Space Mountain. I don't know if we'll ever get you on that anytime soon, but Space Mountain, yeah, it's pretty white knuckle ride because you can see the steel beams 2 inches above your head. Okay, Kyrie, is there anything else what'd you think about the new Dumbo, the double Dumbo ride?
Yeah, I think it was good, but I learned something new about the double Dumbo ride. They have these little sticks that make you go up and down, and Mom told me she might vomit on me.
Oh, when she kept moving me up and down really fast. So I might throw up. I wasn't going to, but I thought she thought it was fun.
Yeah, I thought the
And I wanted to go in the Dumbo playroom, but you wouldn't let me.
It wasn't time.
We didn't get a chance to really spend time in the play area at Dumbo because honestly, Dumbo moves so fast now, you don't have time to wait in the play area. Because
a big thing I understand though is that they don't have a place where adults can wait. It's okay, little Jimmy, go through that humongous crowd of people into that very dangerous looking place where you can get lost easily. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and wait in line.
Well, the whole point of the play area, I think, was because Dumbo before was one of the worst rides for wait times, and I think that they were trying to give kids something to do while they're waiting.
And the wait times weren't that bad on Dumbo. So.
Yeah, now the wait times aren't that bad, and it was fairly busy the day we were there, and we buzzed right through it and didn't have time to play in the tent, so we'll have to do that next time. And then you guys found the splash station, the Casey Jr. with the train.
Water.
I got drenched.
But also that I like Barnstorm too, which is this new Goofy ride. And the first time
It's okay, go ahead.
and the first time we rode it, me and Mommy were in the front seat, and it was awesome because we were. As soon as we were going up really high, and you think you would go down really low, the thing, and it actually is not really low, and that I think, and that it goes really fast after you go down that thingy. It goes really fast after that, if you're gonna turn into it goes faster than lightning. It kind of does, but it does not go.
It goes pretty fast. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now the one big bummer, speaking of roller coasters, is that they did have the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train
closed.
It was closed. It's done. It was running when we were there. In fact, I saw a couple times they had some cast members taking test rides on it, and you could hear the music.
Here's what I hate. They run it, and there's all these people, and there's crowding around the fence, and there's no! Why are you torturing us like this?
Yeah, the bad thing about that being, mostly an outdoor ride is that so many people were there, and they could see it running, and I think they thought it was actually working, and there just seemed to be a lot of confusion because people were just kind of standing around looking out how do I get on this thing? Why can't I get on this?
It's a government conspiracy.
Yeah, but you could hear, I mean, it looks like a fun ride. Obviously, next time we go, we'll hopefully get a chance to ride it. But, you know, it was cool because you walk by, you could hear the dwarves, you know, singing as you walk by the mountain. Yeah. And
what if they put it like so loud, like you're riding this like roller coaster, just about to go down, and then drop it? It's like, hi ho, hi ho.
Yeah, it looks like fun. Actually, you know, Fantasyland, I was impressed with a lot of the theming there. You know, like I said, last time they were, I think they just opened part of it, or they were going to open part of it. And, you know, the very first trip we took actually was just a big hole in the ground. You know, you could see it from the original Dumbo ride. We actually have video footage of that. And, you know, so it was kind of cool to see, you know, all this new stuff, you know. So, yeah, hopefully they keep on adding to the parks and you know, going forward. Okay, so anything else you guys want to talk about as far as this trip? I know Tristan did a lot of pin trading this time.
Oh, yeah. What about like the do's and don'ts? What are we going to talk about?
The do's and don'ts.
Well, we'll be doing more podcasts. We'll save that for another one.
Yeah, we'll have a do's and don'ts podcast. We're going to talk more about Disney manners. And that was something, the lack of, and that was unfortunately the only...
And too much of...
Yeah, the only negative for this trip. The trip was very, very good overall, but the only negative, unfortunately, had nothing to do with Disney. It was the park guests. Yeah, so we'll...
They're obnoxious.
Well, they're taking a vacation from their manners, I think.
They honestly just think, oh, I paid for this vacation. It is now my park. I run this park. I can do whatever I want.
Don't worry about that in the podcast.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. So, okay, thank you guys so much, and we will talk again. This podcast is brought to you in part by Wish Upon a Star with Us, an authorized Disney vacation planner. Let their expert Disney travel agents help you plan your next dream Disney vacation. It won't cost you a penny more than doing it yourself. Get a free quote online at wishuponastarwithus.com.